My name is Gary Chambers.
I'm Marcie Chambers.
We've been married, remarried some 10 years.
We had been high school sweethearts, met in high school. We dated for 10 years? And we were married for 3 years the first time around. He left and was gone for like 15, 16 years.
Of course, I was out there in the wilderness. I was on drugs.
When he left, we didn't handle it too good. We really trusted God. Only God brought us through it, because I was like to the point I wanted to commit suicide. But God brought us through it, put us in a good church, and He brought us out of it. God brought him back through prayer. His mom was a big inspiration for getting us back together the second time.
The whole time, she was filling the void for why I was gone, away from my children and away from Marcie. You know, I just never gave up hope. When I walked in the door to see my mom, it was like one of the most beautiful things in the world. She just was ecstatic with excitement. Me and her cried in each other's arms, and then she played the matchmaker from there on.
She did.
She really did. Started putting me and Marcie back in a situation where we'll be around each other. To show you where God was working in this thing the whole time, when I came back home, which is around the corner up here on Rocky Ford, Marcie lived right up the street. Wasn't no way, no form, no shape anybody else could have predicted. Marcie moved the week I came back home. She needed some help at her house, so that was room and tools for Mama to get me to go over and help her. And I went over several times to help her. And when I stepped back to Burke County, I put the drugs down overnight. No withdrawals, none of the aboves. God was there for me to get through the drug situation. And I kept praying and saying, God, I want my family back. He said, take one step, I take two. I could hear this. And he actually started doing these things for me. I've been in rehab, and I've been in what you call treatment classes. None of those, they worked, but they didn't work like what God did for me. She played hardball on me. She wasn't hearing none of it. But I was there for my girls. You know, I wanted to see my girls. Then one thing, slowly I started fixing things in her house, and she invited me in for dinner one afternoon after I was working out in the yard, and yes, it's been good ever since. The bottom line is, anybody that's got a relationship that's struggling with it, what they really need to do is keep God number one. Tell them to get church-based, go to church. When you got God in your life and you know it and He's talking to you every day, take that and run with it, and then make sure your kids, because Mama prayed me out of a hard situation, we can pray our daughters when they got situation that they don't have the time, whatever the situation that they can pray it off of, pray for, we're there for them. So prayers do work. So if you got siblings, you got kids and grandkids, pray for them. They're gonna feel it indirectly, but they're gonna feel it because God is hearing you. Our relationship is beautiful. What we do things together. You know, when Marcie got to go somewhere, I'm the one 99% of the time taking her. Well, she don't have license, maybe God set that up for us, but if she did, it works good. I enjoy taking her places. We can share. When people see us outside of me working, we're together.
We had a hard time getting back together because of the girls, but once they accepted it, they just love the fact that we back together and we are all in unity and love.
Yeah, that was a challenge. That was the hardest, getting back together. Really bonding back with my girls, because they didn't want that. They didn't know how to accept me and thought I was going to come in with an iron fist like most fathers. Do this, do that. No, I came there with them with love. Now they think I'm one of the greatest dad they ever was. And Gary Chambers,
Marcie Chambers,
we encourage you to devil-proof your family.